pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew.
Now you can try it again. Yeah, try it again. I didn't have your mic up.
Pew 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 pew.
Okay, sorry.
Man, yours was better. You like if you had waited a second longer, I was gonna go with Green Day.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why it just popped in my head.
For sure. I don't know. I thought it was festive. It's football season.
Yeah, it was a great. No, I'm saying yours was better.
Yeah, thanks.
Great choice.
I know it was better, Pat. I know it was better.
It's the only thing you can do better.
That
randomly think.
I mean,
of songs to pew.
sometimes.
That's not true. I'm better than you at that too.
Well, what are your talents? I'm really good at pewing songs. What does that mean? Like finger pistols. I just give me a beat dating song. I can pretty much do that with finger pistols.
And saying pew.
Can't anybody do that? Well, I mean, it's not as easy as it seems.
Yeah, but I'm elite.
Seems like it's just as easy as it sounds.
Anybody can do it, but only a select few are elite.
That's true. That's true. And I think that we're right up there. For sure. Yeah. Happy Gravy Day, gang. Happy Gravy Day. Daniel was hitting us up. He was like, I thought that yesterday was Gravy Day. And he said he was just refreshing his podcast app like crazy and couldn't find it.
It's a weird week.
I know. It does. I've been thrown off all week as well. Like yesterday totally felt like Monday.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, whatever. Like shout out to Labor Day though for giving us off, right?
Yeah.
You get off, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Some people have to work during Labor Day.
I
I don't either.
No.
Let's get to where you been. Why don't we do that?
Yeah.
Where you been? 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 Where you been at? Where you been? Where you been? Where you gone? Where you gone? Since you been out? Where you been? Where you been? Where you been?
Where have you been, Pat?
Well, I already dipped into it a little bit, but I went up to Fredericksburg for the long weekend. It was actually a nice drive up because we didn't leave until about midnight on Friday because we had to wait for my brother to get off work. So there's really no traffic on the road at that time. We didn't get, so we made not quite record time up there, but it was like right around 3 hours and 10 minutes.
That's not bad.
I think our record was like 3 hours and 3 minutes one time. I was fucking flying that night.
It seems unsafe.
But
you're driving that fast, Pat.
I mean, not really.
We're all
There's no one on the road
driving safely here on Pascal.
Nah, really the only time that I have to be that aware is between Austin and Fredericksburg itself because there's deer there. From Houston to Austin, no deer, you're fine.
Not a lot of deer.
No. But, went up there. Had some just redonkulous chicken wings. My dad's friend is like the king of fucking chicken wings.
The Wing King.
Yeah, so barbecue, had some garlic parm, spicy garlic, brought some home.
I noticed you didn't bring any over here.
No, because there's none left.
Fuck.
No, are you kidding?
You can't talk him up like that and then just not share.
Well, you know what? Maybe sometime I'll invite you out there.
Well, I don't ever get invited.
He lives out there now, so we can have him do him whenever.
Okay, well then do it.
He's a good man.
Then do it.
Yeah. So watched some football up there. Obviously, when I got back home on Monday, didn't do shit all day, and then watched Notre Dame just do work on Louisville. Took a little while to pull away, but first game of the year, Ian Book was a little bit inaccurate for most of the game.
He's throwing at cheerleaders the whole time.
Hey, I mean, she was open.
She was, and so if I feel like at this point, just to get on this, like Notre Dame's quarterback hit a cheerleader with a throwaway ball, but like cheerleaders are supposed to be athletes. You guys are arguing they're athletes. Get out of the way. An athlete would get out of the way. That wasn't an athlete move.
So his name is Ian Book, and he hit a woman. Should the cops throw the book at him? But yeah, I mean, that was my whole weekend, just hanging out up there. Well, I guess I'll get to the other thing and not cool while I was up there. But yeah, that was about it. Played my grandmother in some cards. She kicked my ass.
What cards do you go with?
Cribbage. And when she kept kicking my ass in that, we switched to 7-card rummy, and I kicked her ass in that. So yeah, I beat a 92-year-old woman. So I guess I'm pretty
good
problematic
about yourself,
too.
Pat.
I do, because she fucking cheats.
Does she? Do you call her out on it?
Oh, I mean, yeah.
But she doesn't
like,
care.
It's well known in our family that she cheats. Her mother, my great-grandmother, was the fucking queen cheater of cards in the history of mankind. When me and my brother were like 2 and 5 years old, like young kids, she'd play Go Fish against us and sit us in front of fucking mirrors and have us hold our hands up high because she told us that's how it's done. This woman was like 90 years old cheating against 4-year-old fucking kids because that's how much she hated losing.
I like that.
That's the lineage I fucking come from.
That makes sense, actually, in a lot of things.
R.I.P. Meme Yvonne. She was a great woman.
May she rest in peace.
Yeah. So I mean, that was my weekend. It was a nice, relaxing weekend. Got to see the dogs.
That's always good. Dogs always
they're the best.
equal good weekend.
Yeah.
I went to last Thursday. Went to the 14th annual Rod Ryan Show pre-Labor Day pregnant bikini contest. That was fun.
Did you pick up any chicks?
I did not. Unfortunately, most of them were spoken for. So, but I mean, not all of them. Not all of them. So
You know what the best thing about a pregnant woman?
you can't get them pregnant
Can't
twice.
get them pregnant.
Unless you get one of those rare double pregas. That's how you get twins. Everybody knows that.
It's true.
Little known fact: that's how twins happen. Like you have sex while you're pregnant, and then you get double pregnant, and then damn it, it's twins.
They just reach out and grab their brother.
Yeah, and they
pull
speed.
him in
Hey,
there.
hurry up and develop. We got to get out of here.
That's why one twin is a lot of time bigger than the other.
We're running late. Let's go. But that was a lot of fun. It's cool to see those those women that I feel like a lot of times like being pregnant they don't feel like they're like beautiful or like out there and like being like celebrated or whatever. And like as dumb as that sounds, saying like celebrating, but it's like it was cool to see them like they all loved getting out to be out there in bikinis and stuff like that. It was fun, and like the winner won a bunch of stuff. And they got like the top 3 got Whataburger for a year, which is like enough. Like if you just said like that's where it leaves off, like that's a pretty solid grand prize for me.
I might enter next
Plus
year.
a bunch of. I don't think you can participate.
I've got the look. I've got the
You
shape.
do.
I've
You
got
do.
the shape at least.
You do. Definitely.
I've got tits.
So I mean, yeah. I still think you might be disqualified just based on the fact that you're a male, but identify as.
That's
a
what
female,
I just
so,
that day.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. I did that. Then watch West Ham get another dub. No big deal. All we do is win. All we do is win. We're fucking great, and we're probably gonna win the whole goddamn league.
Shock the world.
We got that win.
Steady
We
climb.
got a week off. We got Aston Villa coming up next week. We're just gonna get to sit back. But we're not gonna focus on our. We're not just gonna focus on our. Oh, look how good we're doing. That's what we do here at the podcast. Not West Ham.
No.
They're out there practicing.
They're
every
professionals.
single day. But they did move Chicharito. Our boy Chicharito's gone.
Yeah.
It's been fun. So it was a good run.
Adios,
I think.
Chicharito.
Adios, amigo.
Vaya con Dios.
What does that mean?
I honestly don't know what Vaya con. Robert, what does Vaya con Dios mean?
Yeah.
Means go with God.
Oh.
Everybody knows that.
See, it sounds way more threatening the way I've always heard it in my life.
Vaya con Dios.
Because that was like one of the guys on King of the Hill used to say that. Like, when they would watch TV, there was like a show where the guy would be like, Vaya con Dios.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh, it's because Peggy used to always watch that Spanish soap opera. That's what it was.
Yeah.
This is where we talk about TV shows that are inside of TV shows.
Yeah, exactly. Watched a lot of college football all weekend. That was pretty tight. Just like Sam Houston almost upset New Mexico. They didn't, but they were closer than Texas State was to beating A&M.
I mean, we were playing a far superior team.
You were also playing somebody in like the same division as you. We were in a division up, so it's like when you were playing on like the U16 team and they let you play up with the 18-year-olds. Like that's pretty much what we were doing.
I'll take it. It was a good showing, depending on where you got the number at. Texas State covered the spread. Mm-hmm. That's big.
The Alexis Texas push. It really helped.
I mean, she usually gets a different kind of push, but
Right, but still, she pushed them over the edge.
I'd be willing to bet that if New Mexico played A&M would win by more.
Yeah, I did bet on Sam. I think it was -8, Sam got 8, and I think I was like, well, there's no way. Like I'll tell, like they're gonna get blown out, and they didn't get blown out. So I was like, fuck. Which is the worst when you bet on your team to lose, and then they still lose, but they didn't cover enough, so you still lose the bet. You're like, fuck, well, it would have been nice to have like a consolation prize.
Yeah.
I didn't get either of those, but whatever. We'll talk about my gambling here in a little bit. Went to a birthday party, the 50th birthday party for Rod Ryan. Old man getting up there over the hill. Is it over the hill? Or is that just every 10 years?
Over the hill's at 40.
What is 50?
I don't know, but 40's over the hill.
Okay, so over the hill plus 10. He had a party at Raven Tower. I don't know if you've ever been there before. I had never been, but it's right next to White Oak Music Hall. And this dude used to have like a bachelor pad there, and it's just like it's got like a really great view of the city. It's really tight. You can go all the way up the stairs and all of that. It's a pretty badass spot. I got a picture on my Instagram if you want to go check that out at Alex J
I don't.
Middleton. Hey, you don't have Instagram, so it wouldn't matter anyways.
I mean, I could still see it if you don't have the account set to private, which I hope you don't.
I don't think so.
You probably should have your private account private.
I only have one account, I guess no, I'm running fucking Past the Gravy's
Yep.
Instagram, so I have 2 accounts. Shit. Okay. Then what else do I got? I got fantasy football drafts. I had a fantasy football draft during the Pregnant Bikini contest last Thursday. Then had my final fantasy football draft of the 3 leagues I'm in last night. Got it done. Nobody gives a shit who's on my fantasy team. I showed Pat, but like we don't fucking talk about that. It's just a nice little relief to be done with the drafting process. We're like, okay, let's just focus on the fucking team. Let's just focus on the fucking team. I don't want to be like, well, hey guys, is everybody gonna be able to meet up here? And I was like the commissioner of the last one, the one that we did last night too. So is everybody gonna be here? Okay, well, we have to set up a conference call with this, an Excel spreadsheet. Is everybody can you all see that? Okay, no, he's already been taken. No, he's already been taken. Hurry up, let's go. Hurry up. We gotta pick because there was no time limit or anything on it.
That's why you gotta use the app to pick, man.
It's easier to enter it all in post, I think, but that's where I've been. B-Jokes, where have you been, buddy?
You guys heard of the TV show called The Good Place?
Yep.
It's with Kristen Bell.
Love her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I started watching that this past weekend on
Did
Netflix.
you say it's a good place to find yourself
It's
watching
also
television?
got Ted Danson. I mean, don't sell it short, bro.
I don't know who that was.
Oh, my God.
Did you expect Robert to know that?
I
this
guess
is-
that's a good point.
I was realizing this too. The Good Place is only the second thing I've seen Kristen Bell in, like live
Forgetting
action.
Sarah Marshall.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall in this thing. I saw Frozen, but I don't count that because that's
Was
not
she in
live
Frozen?
action. Yeah, she plays one of the main characters.
I didn't know that. I've never seen Frozen.
Me either.
You guys haven't seen Frozen?
Good on us. All right, he got us on that one.
I love that's the angriest tone he could come up with.
Oh my gosh.
Slightly exasperated.
Yeah, I started watching that. There's 3 seasons going on right now, and season 4 starts up later this month. So I'm gonna catch up with it and watch it live with Sam. I got her into it.
Oh, nice.
Nice. I watched season 1 without her,
Was she peed?
but she doesn't know that I watched season 1 without her.
So
So we're
like-
watching it now. She thinks that I haven't seen these episodes yet, but I have.
Are you doing that thing where you like you're like, all right, so I think she might be so and so's sister. Like you act like you're like trying to piece it together, and she's like, you were spot on. Wow.
I hate when people do that shit.
I
Just
haven't
watch the
done
show.
that, but I.
No, but it is awkward where you're like, I don't want to give it away. I don't want to Netflix cheat.
You gotta be
Yeah.
very careful not to go, ooh, this part's good.
Luckily, there's only 2 more episodes left in the season, and the rest of that I haven't seen. So
Well, I mean, she's gonna find out because Sam obviously listens to every episode, right?
she doesn't, but I'm gonna tell her.
Well, she reads the transcript that he types up,
Couldn't even lie to us, man. Come on.
or the Braille version. Let's move on to Southern Star. Let's talk to you guys about Southern Star. Let's talk about Southern Star Brewing Company, the best beer in the whole world. You know what I saw they were doing today on their Instagram and
Killing it?
on their Twitter? Well, they're always killing it at Southern Star.
I saw this too,
BC. The Cy Gourd,
Great looking can.
half pumpkin, half machine. All delicious. They're fucking canning those bad boys. They're about to send them out to the stores for you to buy. I can't wait to try them. They've been keeping this thing
I'm
under
excited.
wraps, but it looks awesome.
Because much like my my non-like is the best word I can come up with right now
That works.
of fruit beers, and then they changed my mind on that. I've never really disliked, but I've never really found a pumpkin beer that I've been a big fan of, and I'm willing to bet this one's going to be
This
really
is
good.
probably
and
gonna be the one.
It's going to be the one.
They get it. They
Yeah.
get it over at Southern Star. Like, oh, hey, you may
They
not
just
be
understand
familiar with
my
this.
palate.
Yeah, they're like, Pat, you may not be familiar with this Blood Belt IPA. You don't like fruit beer? Here, boom. And you're like, what the hell is this?
Rest in peace, Sweet Prince.
Check out this strawberry bommy. Oh, wow, what is this? This is also delightful. It's just everything that they do just makes everything better. And they've got, if you don't want just the Cy Gourd, I don't know why you wouldn't want to try that. It's the perfect season for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's also Oktoberfest season. Their Oktoberfest
Wunderbar.
is fantastic. Yeah, it is.
Wunderbar.
It is wunderbar. Wunderbar.
You don't pronounce the R.
Wunderbar.
There you go.
Wunderbar.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. Done. I was trying to think of
Your German is good, yeah?
it is Perfektenschlager.
Perfect.
That's what I was trying to think of. They got the new Texas Golden Bach.
Delicious.
It is pure gold. The Echo in Conroe Mexican style lager is what I'm drinking. I totally didn't make that up at all. But the regular bombies you can get, the strawberry bombies. We have one more 6-pack left of it. And I'm just rationing it out. Like, I'm so scared we're going to run out of... Oh, we have 2?
Yeah, there's 2
Oh,
6.
God.
He
Thank
looked
God.
right at it and could not see.
Well, no, because they have Echos
I think you've got
right
one
there.
in your fridge, too.
Yeah, but those are to drink. But, like, I don't know. It's like,
I mean, those are probably gone by, like, tomorrow
I have, like,
afternoon.
football season coming up. Like, what am I going to do Sunday? I'm only going to be drinking strawberry bombies. I want to have the good stuff. It's my team playing.
I mean,
Giants kicking off.
you might have to have some Cygord.
Oh, I'm going to probably go out and get some side
Yeah, well, if it's available.
Dude,
Might
I'll
not
figure
be
it out.
available.
I'll
by
break
next
into
week-
that goddamn brewery and I'll take some.
By
That's
next
what
week,
I'll
we'll
do.
be drinking Sigurd.
But there truly is something for everybody at Southern Star Brewing Company. They make the best beer in the entire world. If you haven't been out to the brewery, head your ass up to fucking Conroe
Go.
off of Fraser Street.
Make
It
a
is
day
an
of it.
awesome motherfucking brewery. They're always having a good time. They got the TV out there. They're going to have college football on, I'm sure.
If you've got some kiddos, go up there on, I believe it's Sundays. Keith does like a kid's like drawing class.
Oh,
that he
painting
does.
class, yeah.
Yeah, painting class. I always see his pictures.
Little kid.
Very cool.
You can grow up a little Picasso right before your eyes.
Yeah, have him watch
But
your,
with the ear. I
Yeah,
think, 'cause
have
he
him
cut
watch
his
your
ear off.
kids, teach them to draw, and you get a little buzz on.
Yeah, do that. It's perfect. And they got games up there. Todd Voss brings his kid up there. We hang out. We play dominoes. We play checker spin. We try to see who can spin the checker the longest. I'm not as good at it as he is, but
Yeah,
still,
you're not.
it's fun for the whole family. Southern Star Brewing Company, the best beer in the entire world. Let's get to Comeback Kid of the week, and I bet you guys can guess a theme that we're gonna have for all of our Comeback Kids.
It's the Comeback Kid. The Comeback Kid of the week. The Comeback Kid of the week. Bitch. Ba-da-ba-da-bum-bum.
So NFL football, because dun dun
Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
dun 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 dun
Na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
dun dun.
Also, me missing John Madden every day of my life is back now.
Yeah,
God damn it, he was so good.
he was the greatest. He
It's
was the
you
greatest.
get Madden, I'm like, oh really, Madden? But that was the charm
then
of Madden.
They took him away, and you're like, oh, no, bring him back.
Yeah.
But why doesn't he do the video game? Like, I don't even have the game this year, but it's like, if you told me John Madden's going to be the commentator on the video game again, I'm buying it that
Because
second.
he's fucking old and doesn't want to do
It doesn't matter, man. It's just like, what's he doing now?
Or like, you don't even have to have him like do the whole thing, but just have him come in and record. Boom.
He rolled over like a freight train.
And then randomly you just hear whenever they're talking about the quarterback, he breaks in and goes, yeah, Brett Favre. God damn it, he loved Brett Favre.
He was a huge Brett Favre guy.
Like, he might have loved Brett Favre more than me.
Probably. I would say he did.
You know what? I would say he probably did because I bet he had a personal relationship with Brett Favre too.
He did, and you don't.
I don't. So his is just on a deeper level of love.
Is his
But the amount of love, I would say, is
friendship
similar.
with Brett Favre closer than Justina Anderson? Was that who he sent the dick pic to?
No, Jen Sturger.
Jen Sturger. You're right.
Come on.
Other J name. Sorry.
Yeah.
They all begin with J's. They all blend in together. Whatever.
Former Florida State hot girl who just turned that into a career in sports.
Hey, good for her.
Yeah.
Good for her. But NFL football's back because, like, I love college football, whatever. That's cool. College is tight. But, like, NFL football is, like, the best.
It's the
right?
thing.
Like, I understand there's people that like college football more, but, like, you're wrong.
Well, especially
NFL football is the best. It's the best of the best.
My love of I have shifted more to NFL over previous years too, and I've noticed like I think the correlation started with the end of the video game. When I can't play the video game and be as involved in track players as well and be like, into specific players, my overall knowledge of college hasn't been as wide as it was when the also, I was in high school for most of that, so I had a lot more time to just follow all that shit constantly.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like I'm telling you, it was just fantasy
it ended,
football.
like,
Just
right
like
after
the amount of
college,
prep I used to do for fantasy football drafts was nuts. Where I was like, all right, I could tell you all of these guys. I know backups to backups to backups to backups. And last time, I'm like, all right, I know that name. But fuck, is that guy on the
Dude,
Raiders?
even
or
this
the
year to last year,
Chargers?
like going into this year's
And not like in the
drafts,
beginning
I was
rounds,
like,
the
it's
later
not
rounds.
like I didn't have like an
Spidey
encyclopedic
sense.
like knowledge of rosters like I had even last year. Like I haven't been like watching as much sports like SportsCenter and shit this year.
Yeah, I've focused. Like I can do Giants
I've
and
been watching-
Texans.
you know
I
what
can
it
do
is? It's 'cause
Giants
I've
and
been watching a
Texans
lot
and talk
more
about
news.
them. Yeah, see, that's where you're going wrong.
See,
You just don't
I
watch
just
news.
started to get older. Well, my brother usually controls the remote.
Yeah.
So
Who watches news?
all the time.
Who
well,
watches-
also
like, there's nothing good on the
because my
news.
brother is that level of conservative too. To fuck ESPN, I don't want to watch that liberal company. That's my brother. Like I'll have on ESPN, and he'll be, oh, fucking change it.
So you'd rather
And I'm
just
like,
watch,
what? You don't want to watch Fantasy Football Insiders? He's like, I just don't like this show. I prefer FX1 or FS1's fantasy
That's
show.
tight because
I'm like,
90%
you're
of
full
their
fucking
shows,
shit.
half of their shows are like
It's
NASCAR,
the same fucking thing.
or half of their shows are NASCAR, or fucking Colin Cowherd. I don't want to watch Colin Cowherd.
I don't want to watch fucking.
I don't want to watch Colin Cowherd.
I want to watch SportsCenter.
Yeah.
You don't like hot this
I want to
morning?
watch SportsCenter. I don't watch the same episode of SportsCenter on repeat 35 times. I'm fine with that.
I left a little bit late for work and caught the top 10 for the first time in probably 7 months.
Oh, I get to watch the top 10 all the
I
time.
never see it.
I always have it on at work in the background while I'm getting ready, but every time it's like, now SportsCenter's top 10. I'm like, yes, it's here. Let's go.
Well, by the time I get home in the afternoon, it's not SportsCenter anymore. It'll be like Fantasy Football Live, Fantasy Football, or not NFL Live, NFL Now, and then like just random other shows.
NFL Live's a good show.
I love NFL Live. I do miss Dungy though.
Then another comeback kid is Hurricanes. Not a good week to be
Dorian.
the Bahamas.
No, have you seen some of the pictures? Well, I assume so. Yeah,
I have.
You
Yes.
do news. Ish.
Sort of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a great place to be right now is the Bahamas. So T's and P's to those out there. And then I think it's in the Carolinas.
Yeah, it headed up north. It looked at Florida and said, "God, I don't want to go there."
Not again. Not again. The bath salts is too many.
I did see a report today that apparently the cops are warning people that cocaine might wash up on shore in Florida because of the hurricane.
That's pretty tight. It's just finders keepers at that point, isn't it?
I mean, it's probably pretty washed out, but
Yeah,
like
still.
it's worth it,
You'd resell
for the
it.
shot.
Resell it, right?
Oh, I mean, you're in Florida. You can definitely resell wet
you're
cocaine
Gucci.
to people.
You're Gucci. So Hurricanes are a comeback kid, and then our final comeback kid of the week is Emojis, because I don't know if you know this, Pat, but if you use emojis, you're getting laid more.
Based on
a recent study. So that's pretty much it.
recent study by who?
The Kinsey Institute. I have no
Fuck
idea
boys.
who that is. But your sex life now depends on emojis, which is pretty tight. I found out about this and then immediately sent Emma like 75 eggplant emojis. And was like, huh? Question? Didn't work yet. But I'm gonna keep trying it. And it says that the 28% of Americans that use emojis regularly, and the ones that do that, they have a 70% higher in reported sex rate as opposed to those that do not regularly use emojis. Now, do you use emojis, Pat?
Really, only in the group chat, because it's like sounds so hipster and douchey, but it's always like ironic. Like we're using them because they're stupid.
Yeah.
Like the number one I use is the thinking with like the hand on there, like like somebody.
That's my favorite one.
Somebody will
That's my
say
favorite.
something and you're just like or the hand over the mouth, like you roast one of your buddies and you're like, oh shit, or the eyes.
I like the face palm. The face
See,
palm
I never
one.
use a face palm.
And then I like the one where the lady's just going like, who knows, whatever. I think that's funny.
One of my buddies uses that a lot, but really the only ones I use are thinking hand, eyes, hand over mouth. And then occasionally, when somebody's just getting roasted, you got to throw out like 9 flames.
But I use a lot of X's and check marks.
Flames and the alarm.
Oh, yeah.
Those get thrown out a lot in ours because basically it's just roasting people, and then somebody calling somebody triggered, and then like 4 people will just start dropping flames.
Ooh,
and
what
alarms.
about the shouting one? Just the shouting voice? Because a lot of times, like when you want to do the clap, this is not okay.
What's the shouting one?
And
Show
it's
me.
just that little gray one where it's the mouth yelling.
Oh, no. I mean, I see that a lot on Twitter, but no.
Prayer hands I use a bunch.
Oh, sunglasses too.
I do use the crossed irons ones for West Ham every Saturday. Come on, you irons! I always tweet that out.
Oh, the heart.
The heart is
When
a
you
big
tell,
one. Yeah.
Only for use when you tell your bros you love them, though.
Crying, laughing. I use that one. I use the X and check mark because I have notes and like when I make bets and stuff.
Oh,
on the fly. A lot of times I'll do that, and
the
then I just
open
mark the
hand.
ones I won.
The open hand, but that's only used when you also put a microphone next to it for the mic drop.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah.
To keep up with their Big Brother pool, I have like the no smoking thing for the veto, and then the key for head of household, and the suitcases for who's on the block. So it kind of helps me keep track of all that stuff when I'm giving you guys the recaps.
The kiss and wink with the heart next to the mouth, also only to be used for your bros.
Yeah, and for Emma, I just always send her peaches and eggplants and the little like water droplets.
Who says chivalry is dead?
She loves it. She loves it. Robert, what are your favorite emojis? Like
Probably the eye roll.
What do you use? Yeah, the eye roll is what he uses for us most of the time.
I actually don't use emojis.
You don't use any emojis.
I don't.
Why?
I don't like them.
Dude.
I'm with him. The only reason I use them is the stupid.
But they're
ass group
silly.
chat.
They're silly. They're funny.
I write things out. Like I write thumbs up. I actually spell it out.
Yeah, he does do that.
I do that.
He does do that.
I write
You're
thumbs
right.
up.
How many times though do we say something and he'll be like thumbs up? And then Robert has really liked the word boy lately. You use it. Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
B-O-I.
Yep.
That's a big Robert thing lately.
Do you know who uses emojis a lot and it bothers me?
Who?
My dad.
What's wrong with that, dude?
It's just no, you're past the age.
No,
Stop
he's
it.
hip, bro.
Because it's him and his buddy. His buddy started using emojis and he got him into it. The chicken wing guy.
Yeah.
Who is
the chicken wing king.
Who
as we
literally
call him.
last Tuesday turned 69 years old.
Nice.
Yeah, he looked at me.
Nice.
He looked at me and was cooking this. He goes, turned 69 this week. It's a good year. Because he's divorced. So really what he's trying to do now is fuck all the older women in Fredericksburg.
Oh. Ooh.
So ladies,
That's quite an...
if you guys have a divorced mother or maybe divorced grandmother in Fredericksburg,
Or maybe somebody you don't love it as much that you just,
hit up
wanted
Ray.
to hell out.
Go to Crossroads on Wednesdays when they have three $25 beer or $3.25
This is a very
beers.
specific shout out.
Well,
right now.
I'm trying to get my dad's friend laid.
Yeah, I guess that's true. That is true.
Hey, he makes me chicken wings. I'll send him
Yeah,
a
there you
pussy
go.
all day long.
But yeah, guys, so just step up your emoji usage if you want to get laid, fellas. Jeez. Although it hasn't worked out for me just that much yet. But Emma's saying we have to wait till marriage, apparently. Whatever. I don't know. But yeah, emojis means you get laid more. So, and just if you don't get laid all that much, just start using more. And then people are like, dude, this guy probably gets laid all the time. Look at all the emojis this guy's throwing out. But yeah,
Thumbs up.
that is
I'm a fucking tweet an emoji right goddamn now.
rocker hand.
No, it's just the eyeballs.
You should be like crying, laughing face. Ooh, eyeballs. I love those a lot. I love the eyeballs. Ooh. Like you just replying to a tweet
No,
where
it's
it's like,
the side eyes.
I don't really have anything to say about this tweet, but did you guys see this?
Is it funny that I'm side-eyeing a tweet?
It's like me saying, OMG. We also have a brand new sponsor.
Woo!
What? A new sponsor? Bee's Knees Honey Company. What the fuck? We're going to get a little honey for our money, and we're also going to talk about Bee's Knees Honey Company. They are the go-to place for honey, lip balm, beard care, cologne, and more. All of their products are natural and straight from their own bees, and anything that they add to it is 100% organic. They've got all kinds of different flavored honey, and they get it straight from the hive. They have their own bees. We want to have them on the podcast. I want to talk about just straight up bees. Just straight bee talking with them, because I was like, can you train the bees? Can you just know, Alex, shut up. You're asking the dumbest possible questions.
I hate
asking.
bees.
And I was like, but I want to know. I want bees just to be flying around this room.
I'm fucking like, I'm allergic and I'm getting itchy just using the
Well,
word
you know
bees.
what? Suck it up, Pat. It's for the sponsor.
We'll do it.
Their creamed honey is delicious. It's perfect for toast and bagels. Madison, this part of Bee's Knees, she was telling me that it tastes kind of like cinnamon almost. So it's pretty awesome. Put that on some toast or some bagels or even in your coffee. Their lip balm is made using just 3 ingredients: beeswax, 100% pure organic hemp balm, and organic peppermint oil extract. And their beard butter. That sounds
They got
tight.
beard butter?
Beard butter. You want some butter for your beard? They got
Might
this
have to
stuff.
get it.
They got this stuff. It's
been
got
looking
hemp
for
oil
it.
in it. It has high in vitamin E. Works as an excellent conditioner and will make your beard feel smooth like butter. They also sell bee pollen. Now I was like, what is this? What is going on with this bee pollen? It contains almost all the nutrients that the human body needs to thrive. It's a great allergy relief. It's rich in vitamins, minerals, proteins, and much more. They collect the pollen from their own bees. They put it in capsules, or you can buy pollen by the bottle and just sprinkle it on. Like if you're making smoothies in the morning, sprinkle a little bit in there. It just fights allergies. Like if you have allergies every day, now you don't, because that local pollen right there, boom, fights it. It's a local honey effect, local pollen effect, kind of the same
You
thing.
got some friends in Austin? Great gift idea.
It's perfect. It's perfect. So yeah, it's great for sprinkling in toast, yogurt, and smoothie bowls. If it comes from a bee, the gang at Bee's Knees Honey Company has it. Check them out at beeskneeshoneycompany.com. That's beeskneeshoneycompany.com. Go follow them on Instagram at Bee's Knees Honey Co. and tag them on Twitter. I made them make a Twitter just so we could show them some love at Bee's Knees Honey 1. Go like them on Twitter. If you order shit, go. I went today when I was like, all right, fuck yeah, we officially got this brand new sponsor. I can't wait. I got the fucking beard butter. I got the lip balm. I wanted to get the cologne. The cologne's not quite ready yet, but I got some honey shipped over here. I can't wait to try it all out. Next week we'll try it on the pod, or before the pod we'll talk about it. Bee's Knees Honey Company. Can't wait to have them on board. I'm so excited to have them on board. They are on board now. It's not that I can't wait. I mean, I'm excited that they're on board. I can't wait for my stuff to get here. But go show them some love. Follow them on Twitter at Bee's Knees Honey Company. Or no, at Bee's Knees Honey 1. Excuse me. At Bee's Knees Honey 1. Bee's Knees Honey Company, guys. The official honey sponsor and lip balm sponsor, and beard care sponsor, and bee sponsor of Pass the Gravy Podcast. Welcome aboard, Bees Knees Honey Company. That's beeskneeshoneycompany.com. Check that shit out. If you buy anything, screenshot it, tag them at Bees Knees Honey 1 at Pass the Gravy Pod. We want to know you guys are supporting the people that are out there supporting us. Bees Knees Honey Company, the best place you can go to get anything bee related. Done.
And, you know, this is perfect too because I've been thinking. I've never really taken good care of my beard.
You should.
And
You should.
I've
As a beard guy,
gotten
myself
I've gotten
now,
some stuff in the past to like rub in there, but I don't stick with it. So
and
this is
now
perfect.
they're an official
Which one
sponsor of the podcast.
did you get the? You said you ordered some beard balm,
The
right?
beard butter.
The beard butter. Oh, not the balm. I was gonna say there's cedar and there's sandalwood.
I went sandalwood.
Okay, so I'm gonna go cedar then. You know what? There we go. Boom.
Boom. Boom. WWJD is in its 15th week of existence. Now, this is the segment that I tell you guys every week. We lose the most listeners over. We get the most complaints about it. But hey, guys, it's all in fun. Let's not get upset about it. Let's just have a good time. It's Jesus in modern day situations. You send us the situations using the hashtag PTGWWJD at Pass the Gravy Pod. I'm at Alex J. Middleton. Pat's at Not Pat DN. And Robert is at Robert Barbosa03. This week's WWJD question comes from our good buddy Brandon Whitehead. And he writes, what would Jesus do if he were in the Matrix? Would he take the red or blue pill?
All right, so you gotta remind me which pill did what?
I didn't do the research on this. I just put the question down.
I don't read the questions beforehand, man. You know I go off the cuff. Jesus would definitely take the pill that Neo took because you know he would want to help save the people, and that's the way to do it. But also, I want to focus on the first half. What would Jesus do if he was in the Matrix? When he wouldn't dodge the bullets.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Ready for it?
Yeah.
I just looked up what they made because I didn't pay attention in the movie. The red pill represents a life of harsh knowledge, desperate freedom,
So
and
that's
the
the pill to
brutal
exit.
truths of reality. But you find out everything.
Yeah.
When you could go with the blue pill, which represents a life of luxurious security, tranquil happiness, and blissful ignorance.
So Jesus would have taken the red pill to save
'Cause
everyone.
he's in
but
the
also,
know.
what Jesus would have done in the Matrix, he wouldn't have dodged the bullets. He would have died for our sins.
He would have let him go through his hands.
Yeah, he. Well, I was gonna say Jesus would have just let them kill him, because you know to help the others escape and to absolve their sins.
He would, yeah. That's a very good point.
And then he probably would have pulled some Agent Smith shit and like molded into the Matrix and taken the system down from the inside. Because he's Jesus.
Through prayer.
That's true.
Through prayer and worship.
You know what Jesus would have done? Jesus would have been the person telling the omen what to say.
Yeah. Would he just call him my child?
Or would
too?
Jesus have just been the omen?
No, I think
There is
in
no
this
spoon.
situation, if he's in the Matrix, he's got to be presented with the red blue pill situation. He's definitely going to go
Yeah.
red because he's going to want to know all the bad shit going on. 'Cause
Neo
he's got
was
to take
supposed
care
to
of
be
it.
the savior.
Right. So he could be. Just Neo.
Maybe he would have just done exactly what Neo did. Because it looked like Neo sacrificed himself at the end of the third, if I remember. I haven't watched it in 10 years.
It's been a minute.
But also, another one's coming, so, like, the war kept going.
Yeah, that is true. I didn't see anything past the first one, so I don't really know what happened.
I'm going to stick with Jesus would have just let them shoot him to die for all of Zion's sins.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Yeah.
That was what Jesus would do if he was in the Matrix, guys. These are all good questions. I'm glad that we're getting to the bottom of these theological questions that I feel like, you know,
I am nothing if not a theologian.
like you could go to church and learn, but why would you want to do that when you could just learn it from us, right? I take that back. If you want to
I
go to
tried
church,
to
go
tell my
church.
teachers that all the time that I should have been teaching.
Yo,
but none of them
if
wanted
you're
to
scared, go to church. That's what I was always told.
listen. If you're scared, go to church. If you want the answers, come to Pass the Gravy.
There we go. That's it. That's it. Hit the nail on the head right there. So that was our 15th week of WWJD. Like we said earlier, if you want to submit a scenario for us to answer on the podcast, hashtag PTGWWJD on Twitter to @PassTheGravyPod. All right, let's get to Not Cool, fam. You want to do that?
Sounds good to me.
All righty then.
Not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Dude, that's not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool.
All right, you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. I'm gonna. My not cool is surgery.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, my grandfather had prostate surgery last week. So he was in the hospital for a couple days, ended up having to stay a little bit. They were hoping it was only going to be an overnight stay
cancer?
for him. No, it was just prostate surgery.
Okay.
So I didn't get the full details, but it wasn't cancer. It was just shit he had to get taken care of. They were hoping it was only going to be overnight. He ended up having to stay 2 or 3 days in the hospital, so he just really wasn't comfortable. But then also an offshoot from surgery is constipation. He got home and he told me he didn't poop for 5 days.
Is it morphine that you're on? If you're on morphine, I've heard that.
No,
really
he really wasn't getting a lot of pain medication at all. It's just I think it was just being in an uncomfortable environment and shit.
See, I've
and
heard a
just
lot of
being
times
old.
it is the meds that they give you that just back you up.
He really wasn't getting any pain medication though while he was there. But yeah, then he got home and he was like, I haven't pooped in 6 days, 1 hour and 45 minutes.
Oh my god!
And I was like, well, I'd be dead.
I bet that was super uncomfortable.
Yeah. So I don't know if he's pooped yet. He told me that on
T's and
Saturday
P's.
or
Hopefully
Sunday.
he has.
I hope he has by now
Hopefully
too,
he has.
because otherwise we're going on 8 days.
That's a long time.
In fact, I should call him after this is done.
Just
Did
to
you
check.
poop?
Yeah, text him. Can you text him?
No, he
text?
doesn't. No, he's got you know those old people Junebug phones?
Yeah.
Or Jitterbug. Jitterbug. That's what he's got.
Jitterbug.
Actually, I think he does have texting, but I don't think he would know how to do it. I think because I remember when he first got the phone, he was excited. Then they upgraded him to another phone, and he was super excited because it was a camera phone.
Oh yeah. So
It was
you
like,
can take
this is the coolest thing ever. But by the way, it was
how
2000
fancy is this?
It was recycled cameras from 2005 phones, so it was a terrible
yeah.
camera. Which I'm not even sure he ever learned how to take pictures with the phone. He was just excited it was an option. And I think now his phone has the option of texting, but I don't think he knows how to do it.
well,
but,
he's learning. He's
Yeah,
trying.
he's got some downtime right now after surgery.
true.
Maybe he can learn how to text.
He can learn how to do that, and the next thing you know, he'll be sending emojis.
Yeah.
And getting laid more. we all learned that today.
I don't know what emoji he would send my grandmother.
Eggplant.
Maybe just winky face.
Eggplant.
No, because then she would just pick. Are you making eggplant for dinner?
Eggplant parm, bitch. Let's get to it.
Just call my grandma a bitch.
No, I'm saying that's what he would say.
I no, he wouldn't. He's a very respectable man.
You broad.
He's
He'd say
never
that
even
that's-
drank.
Oh,
Which he's the
what?
only one in our family.
Yeah, he just thinks you
Literally
guys are all a
the
bunch of
only one.
degenerates then, huh?
Well, he's the only one that never drank. I do have others in the family that stopped drinking because they were,
yeah.
drunks.
Yeah, I feel that.
But he's the only one that never did, and yeah. So yeah, surgery and not being able to poop. Those are my not cools.
Yeah, those are definitely pretty good not cools. I have a weird not cool. Now, I think it was the 300th episode that I said I'd gone to the chiropractor. I was like, why is my upper back and just neck? Why are they always fucking bugging me? And they're like, because you have really shitty posture, you dumbass.
Yeah.
Stand up straight. Learn how to do
You
things.
don't have good posture as you're
I'm
saying. You don't
leaning
have
forward. Yeah, because I talk into a microphone all the time. I feel like
That's
so
why
I'm
you sit
always
sideways, man.
always leaning like that into a microphone.
Gotta have the gangsta lean, son.
And yeah, I just don't have great posture. But I went to the chiropractor the other day, and he was like, "Yeah, you have something that we call a military neck," and I have the name of the actual thing. I don't have it actually. No, it's called cervical kyphosis, I believe, something like that. But it is I didn't know your neck is supposed to have a curve in it. I thought your neck is supposed to be straight, it's your spine. I thought your spine is just supposed to go straight. Nope, not true. And you're supposed to have a little curve at the middle of your neck. And by looking at your phone, all us dumb millennials looking at our phones, if you're always in front of a computer, if you're leaning forward like I am, your neck starts to straighten out a little bit. And I was like, oh no shit, I thought my neck was supposed to be straight. He's like, no.
You would think that looking at your phone would leave a curve in your neck because you're always looking down.
Well, because it's curved the other way. So when you're looking down, it's going the opposite way of that curve. So then it's just making you have.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna get that.
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, everybody sort of does. If you're in front of your computer or your phone all the time and looking at it like that. But so I started noticing towards the top of my shoulder blades, I was feeling just tightness and it wasn't pain, but it was just this is irritating. This is obnoxious. And then it was a pain in the ass. So I was like, what, up here my neck is weird. And he's like, yeah. So and he was kind of pushing on the back of my neck, and you could feel kind of crackling. And he's like, that's scar tissue because that means that the discs in your neck are kind of degenerating a little bit. Like, that sounds horrible. I don't know. Like, degenerative sounds like the worst thing in the world. And I was like, can I fix this? How do I fix this? He's like, well, yes, Alex, you can fix this. Just settle down. Because, like, oh my God, oh fuck. And he was like, no, you're good, bro. You're good. Just do some of this stuff and it should fix itself. And so, like, you have to, like, roll up a towel, put it behind your neck, and, like, lay there for, like, 10 minutes a day just to kind of, like, make sure you have the curve in your neck back. He taught me these weird stretches for my neck, which kind of just involves, like, making a double chin and then trying to push back as far as I can on my chin, which I'm doing right now, which is why it sounds weird. But then, like,
yeah, Doc, I'm not going to do that.
But, well, I don't want to have, like, my fucking, like, disc in my neck just, like, go away. Like just, like, dissolve or degenerate, whatever it's called. And that's one of the things that can happen with it. And he said it happens a lot of times. Like, it gets worse when you're getting older. So military neck, it comes from when, like, military, like, you're always standing at attention. But, yeah, military neck's a real thing. Although it does sound way cooler than it is, doesn't it? Because, like, if you're like, yo, bro, you got that military neck.
That's what's weird to me. It's called military neck from them standing at attention, or it's from either keeping your head up straight or bending it over. So you're making it sound like there's no good
military
position
neck is when you're standing at attention. It's like but they're not all. Their neck's not always like that. Like, your neck is becoming, like, straight like that when you lean forward and all this stuff because of how much I've been doing.
So if it straightens out by standing up straight or by looking down, are we supposed to be, like, leaning our head back, looking at the sky all the time?
No, but, like, you're just not supposed to be such a fucking
See,
piece of
that's the
shit
problem.
like me that has better
I
posture.
are you just supposed to be shorter than people, so you have to look up all the time?
Maybe.
I don't have that option. I'm not that tall.
Like, if you told me, like, military neck, like, dude, do you want military neck? I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, dude. That sounds fucking awesome. It sounds like I got a neck that can fight people.
No,
it's
that
like, dude,
sounds like you're getting a blowjob because of stolen valor. You want military neck?
Yeah.
Yep, that's what it is. I'd be like, no, I never served.
I did not serve, but I am a fan of blowjobs.
Yes.
And I would love one of those.
My friend served. Can I get a military neck by association?
There you go. I think that plays.
I've got a buddy with a Purple Heart. Like, does some of that rub off on me?
If you're his friend, yeah. Have you been his friend for 5 years?
I've been his friend for 26 years.
So, yeah, you definitely get like a third of that, I think.
Yeah, but only because I was also the one person that when he joined up and everyone was like, thank you, I still treated him like shit because I wasn't going to teach him any different or treat him differently.
And see, that's what makes you a real
friend. Because he's
friend.
like my brother.
That's what makes you a real friend. But military neck seems like it would be something that was tight. It is not tight, and it's just kind of a pain in the ass. And I'm correcting it, though, but military neck, not cool. Not a big fan.
Yeah, not cool.
Not a big fan. All right, let's get to the answers segment. Now, there's no such thing as a stupid question,
Just
gang.
stupid people.
That's not true. But if you have
so
a
good to
question that you would like answered, whether you saw it on the internet and wanted to see how we would partake in this, how we would respond to this, whether, you know, it's just something that you had a high thought, maybe you saw it on like a popsicle thing at the end of the popsicle with like it was like a question. Like, I don't know.
Stick.
Maybe it was a stick. That was the word I was looking for. A popsicle wood.
Fucking idiot.
Popsicle piece of wood is what I call it. But
Popsicle plank.
yep, the pop plank. The plank, if I may. Either way, if you would like to submit a question for the answer segment to us, tweet us at PassGradePod using the hashtag PTGAnswers. That's how we sort through it first. I'm at Alex J. Milton. Pat's at not Pat D. And Robert is at Robert Barbosa 03. You can also email them to us if you don't have a Twitter. Answers at PassGradePod.com. And you can also write them on our Facebook wall, too. So, Pass Grade Podcast. Go make sure you like us and follow us on everything. And then on Instagram, Pass Grade Pod. Also, go like us on Instagram. We have a new Instagram and everything like that. Go and like all of our shit. This is the answer segment, guys.
Well, if you just answer the question. Why don't you just answer the question? Be honest. No big deal. Yeah, answer the question. Don't change the subject. Just answer the fucking question.
How do you forget?
I don't know.
I was staring at you going, he's going to fuck it up again.
Oh, by the way, happy David S. Pumpkins season. I did send you that meme, right? Where it was
I don't think so.
it was August 31st, 11:59 p.m. It's just regular Tom Hanks. And then it's September 1st, 12 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
David
yeah.
S. Pumpkins.
Why? I don't get why is it September? Shouldn't it
Because
be October?
we're just stoked for David S. Pumpkins. I want him to have 2 months of the year.
I'm
Like,
all
I'm not,
in favor of
like,
that.
there are those memes where it's like, I'm the Halloween guy or I'm the Halloween girl. And like, me in the 1st of September, bats, witches. And it's like, I don't really give a fuck about any of that stuff. But David has pumpkins. Any questions?
Like, if I was a kid in his neighborhood, 100% I'm dressing up as David S. Pumpkins when I go trick-or-treating.
I want to be David S. Pumpkins for Halloween this year. So,
And I would show up
if
like
you guys have any Halloween activities that I could partake in a costume, let me know. Because I will be David S. Pumpkins.
I would show up 2 days early to trick-or-treating at Tom Hanks' house.
Oh, yeah.
Just so he remembered me.
Will you guys just dress up as B-Boy Skeletons? We'll ride in my elevator at my apartment complex.
I think I have to be Fat Thor.
You can be Fat Thor for like a Halloween party, but like dress up as a B-Boy Skeleton with Robert, and then we'll just ride my elevator for like 2 hours and just film it. And people are like, who are you? Like, I'm David Pumpkins, and I'm gonna scare the hell out of you.
Now that I'm in favor of.
And, they're like,
and we got to get Wheezy a skeleton costume
like,
too.
what the hell is going on? I'm David Pumpkins. Was it one you were going to? Were you going to the ground level? Because I'm going to scare you. We're going to 2.
Now, actually, yeah, that I'm in
We're
favor.
going to do that then.
Can we find another building with more floors? Because you have 4.
There's like an office building next to us. We can go to that.
Can we? I mean, will they let us in?
Yeah. We might have to, grease the security guy for a little bit. Here's a 20. You didn't see this for an hour.
I think I could take the security guy.
We don't want to get any altercations. We'll just pay him off.
No, I mean, like, I'll just slip by.
$20 bill gets you pretty far these days.
Yeah, like, dude, we just need you to let us ride the elevator today.
Give me an hour. Don't ask questions.
Or we just lie.
I will not get off the elevator.
Mr. Johnson up on the 20th floor, he hired us.
Johnson.
Like, I don't know, dude. Like,
I'm new.
I was given this address and told to to come here today.
He told me and my skeleton friends to show up, and these were the orders we were given. I don't know what you want me to say.
And you always say 20th floor. It's high enough to where somebody's got enough power.
Yeah, you don't fuck with the guy on the 20th floor. That's a good point.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that then. So the answers segment, fam. This is from our podcast son, Skylar Lester. Oh my God, it's Skylar! At OMG, it's Skylar. And Skylar asks us, are we all NPCs in a GTA-style game where Florida Man is the player character? Now, NPC means non-player character, so like not a main character in a game.
Just one of the randoms
For those
walking
of you
around.
that don't play video games, Grand Theft Auto is the GTA-style game he's talking about. Are we all non-player characters in a Grand Theft Auto-style game where Florida Man is the player character?
Originally, when I read this, I thought yes, but you know what? Reading it back a minute ago, no.
I think Florida Man is just like a person in the game that we're dealing with constantly.
Like, okay, so anyone who's played GTA, every so often you'll just see one car that, like, most cars are driving, but one car just, like, I don't know if another car bumped it or something, but they just take off. Or they're, like, going down the sidewalk, mowing people down and shit.
Yeah.
That's Florida Man.
That's Florida Man.
Florida
for
Man
sure.
is the NPC that loses their fucking mind and goes
Right,
off.
right. I agree with you.
We are just everyone else in the regular cars.
We're just taking it all in, man.
And Bradley Cooper's the player character. I don't know why I said Bradley
I was
Cooper.
like, Bradley. Why Bradley Cooper?
Just because he's really cool. So he seems
No,
like he'd be
I
a
want
main
the guy
character.
that played Hopper on Stranger Things to be.
I haven't watched it. So.
Well, I want the cop from Stranger Things to be that's the player character to me.
Okay,
'Cause
that's fine.
he'd be fine in like Miami, like Vice City. If you threw him in there, I think he'd be good in any of the spots.
I mean,
you
I would
throw him
say
in.
for the most part, because we're all regular people, we are the NPCs. But Florida Man is not the player character. He's just the NPC that goes fucking nuts in his.
Yeah, Florida Man's a character for sure. He's just not
Yeah.
the main character.
Yeah, he's a character you interact with.
He's a side
That's what
quest
he
you're
said, yeah.
really interactive with.
Definitely a side quest character.
Huge side quest.
Yeah.
That's a good question, Skylar. Well done, son. Daniel Tom Chesson at Daniel_Blake of the Weekly D podcast on the Pass Gravy Podcast Network. If you're not listening to the Weekly D podcast, what are you doing? You're subscribed to Pass the Gravy Podcast. You're subscribed to Pass the
your
Gravy
shit
Bro
together.
Podcast. And you're subscribed to the Weekly D Podcast. Those are the fucking only 3 goddamn shows on the Pass the Gravy Podcast Network. You want to fucking subscribe to all of them. And check out Weekly D when you're not listening to us or Pass the Gravy Bro, because they're a fantastic podcast. That's why we have them open for us at all of our live events, obviously, because they're great. Daniel Tom Cheston says, how many mothers had to go into labor all at once to get a day named after this repeated occurrence? So, like, how many times did it have to happen? Like, that is very true. Like, mothers going into labor. It makes sense.
I mean, you know what?
You could argue over labor unions, but I think, like...
Let's see, when was Labor Day established?
I would argue that, like, arguing about a labor union being the reason we have Labor Day is a little sexist towards the women. that birth all these children. It's 2019, guys.
Labor Day was established in 1882.
Oh, how long ago were women around?
Okay, yeah. So here's
Women,
what I would say. How
last
many
I checked,
mothers have
women
gone
were
into
around
labor?
then.
I mean,
How many women have ever gone into labor?
hold on. Let's see this. How many births in the U.S. per year?
Oh, now we gotta do math.
No, I got this. All right. Every year in the U.S. God damn it! Just give me a fucking number.
I know. This is really fun. When we
Okay.
just look at stuff on the fly.
Just shy of 4 million in 2015. So let's say there's 4 million. 4 million.
4 million women in labor is a lot. So, yeah, I would say that's a pretty good reason to name a day Labor Day.
Divided by 365. About because you gotta assume most births are
Now we're
spread
doing
out,
math.
spread out evenly. Just shy of 11,000 mothers on the same day. There you go. There's your answer.
It's a lot, and that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I would say 11,000.
So there's about
mothers.
11,000 babies born on the same day. That's how many it took to establish it.
And it is definitely not because of labor unions or labor at work, because women are first here on Pastor
Yeah.
Gravy.
Just remember, while listening to this this answer, Daniel, you fucking asked for this.
Yeah,
You
had
made-
to listen
you
to
made me
math.
do math.
You listened to math, and you like that.
So there we go. Yeah. How many mothers did it take? About 11,000.
Let's just say enough.
Yeah.
It took enough.
Took
a
a-
lot of mothers. Speaking
Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to round that to about
69,000.
I mean, it really was. It was like
6,900.
it was 10,958.
69.
Now we're going to lower that to about 10,900, just because some of those are going to be twins, some are going to be triplets. So we're going to say
Whoa. But twins, we already learned.
But
you
that's
can
the
only
same
have
mother.
twins.
But that's the same mother.
You can only have twins when you have sex with a pregnant
But
woman.
that's 2 births, but from one mother. He asked how many mothers. So we're going to say
Okay.
somewhere between
I'll allow it.
10.8 and 10.9 thousand.
All right. Speaking of mothers, though, Danielle Weston at Danny_Weston. She's a mother. She would know these things. She
Congrats on the
says,
sex.
Yeah, congrats on the sex, Danny. She says, "Is cheese just a loaf of milk?" Yeah, dude.
Damn.
It is.
Damn.
It 100% is.
I mean, it's not always in that shape, though. Loaves have to be a specific shape. I enjoy a good cheese wheel.
I mean,
That's a wheel of
does a loaf have to be in a shape?
Yep. Yeah. Bread loaf. It's in that
Is it a
elongated.
square?
Not always, but it's in that elongated. In that, like, it spreads out. It's longer than it is wide.
An item of food formed into an oblong shape
There you go.
and sliced into portions.
So no,
what does
it's not-
oblong mean? That just means it could be anything, right?
No, oblong. It's like long, but not
it's
defined.
oblivious and long.
God damn it, you're so dumb.
Oblivious.
I can't
long.
even have a conversation
An
about cheese
object
being
or
milk
flat
with you.
figure. Okay, yeah, it's a rectangle.
Ish.
shape. Rectangular / oval
Ish.
shape.
But it doesn't have to be, slash oval, so rectangular oval.
That seems like
Because-
cheese. Seems
Because
like
think
cheese
about
to me.
a ciabatta bread.
It's called ciabatta.
I hate you. I hate you so much. You take cheese seriously in front of me.
Ciabatta.
I'm going to say no, it's not, because sometimes you get a
You're
wheel.
wrong. You're so wrong.
You get a wheel of cheese.
Dude, did you ever heard of oval shape? Do you know what an oval shape is? Because that's what a wheel looks like, buddy.
But that's not an oval.
Elongated rectangle or oval shape is what oblong means.
It's not an oval. Wheel is a circle.
Not always.
And it's because the shape of it, it's thick, and then it has the circle. It's kind of like a tabletop.
Robert, what are your thoughts on this? We need you to break this tie, because I definitely think that cheese is just a loaf of milk.
What does Pat say?
I say no.
He says no.
Damn it, he's just going to take the other
no.
now.
I think no.
I would love that.
I think I'm with you, Pat. I don't think
God
it's just
damn
a
it,
loaf of
Robert.
milk.
Now,
Yeah.
You know what? Robert's vote doesn't count now. I'm just kidding, Robert. Your vote counts. Why did you say that, though? Because it's the shape?
No, because I feel like there's more parts to it. That it's not just milk. I don't know.
Gut. That's what it's his gut feeling.
It's a gut feeling.
If you gotta overthink to justify the answer, it's not the correct answer.
Or it's too correct of the answer.
No, man. It's like porn. You can't define it, but you know it when you see it.
I can define porn, I feel like.
Can you?
People having
I mean,
sex.
this was a famous quote from like a senator. He goes, you can't really define like what is pornography.
That senator was also
But
a
you know
pedophile,
when you
so
see it.
Let's not
I
go
want
with
to say
that.
it was. I want to say it was like Ted Kennedy. Or
I don't
something.
know who it was, but I was trying to just see if I could do that and ruin your argument. But I mean, if he was a pedophile, let's not go with what that guy said.
I mean, if he was a pedophile, yeah, but
Okay, so Danielle West, I agree with you, Daniel. I think it is just a loaf of milk.
Nope.
Apparently, I'm in the minority out of the three of us here.
whoa,
Todd.
you're not a minority.
Todd Voss. I already used that joke. You can't
Exactly,
recycle it. You
I'm
can't
using
recycle
it back on
You
you.
don't get to recycle
I
my
was using
jokes.
it ironically.
That was my joke. Todd Voss at as_scene_by_TV says, "What do tigers dream of when they take a little tiger snooze?
Do they dream of mauling zebras or Halle Berry in her Catwoman suit? Don't you worry your pretty striped head. We're gonna get you back to Tyson in your cozy tiger bed.
And then we're gonna find a best friend Doug, and then we're gonna give him a best friend hug. And Doug, Dougie, Doug. And if he's been murdered by crystal meth tweakers,
well, then
we're
we're shit out of luck.
Ba-dum-bum-bum.
No, you added more there.
No, he was on the piano, is what he was doing.
But then we're shit out of luck.
Ba-dum-bum.
Don't. No, it's just a dunk.
Ba-dum-bum-bum.
No.
Ba-dum-bum-bum.
All right, but the question is, what do tigers dream of when they take a little tiger snooze? They dream of mauling zebras or Halle Berry in her Catwoman suit.
Yeah, that's
There's only two
100%,
things they dream
like,
about.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Maybe Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes, probably, because they're great.
But that's the only three things they dream of.
Or Stripes gas stations.
No,
The
I
Cincinnati
don't think
Bengals,
they- I don't-
LSU Tigers.
I don't think they know.
All right, so yeah, that was a good question. But yeah, they might.
They dream of mauling zebras or Halle Berry.
zebras and Halle Berry.
the hell did I just say?
Zegers? I don't know what that is.
I don't know. My mouth, like my brain to mouth, is just not on today.
Not great. Not great.
I didn't get
at
enough
this
sleep.
point.
I'm sorry, guys.
Our buddy Josh Tree Caudle at Joshua Tree 713. Great question on that last one, Todd. Solid job. Josh Tree says, at Josh Tree 713 says, if the Ninja Turtles had to fight to the death, who wins?
Well, I know there's only one correct answer, so I want you guys to answer first so I can tell if you're right or wrong.
I'm just looking at weapons that they have, and you got to go with the guy with swords, right?
No, you're wrong. Robert, what do you think?
I don't know, because like I couldn't tell you which one is which, honestly. Like, and Robert probably can't either, because you have trouble with the colors of the.
Yeah, I have no idea
bandanas.
who they are. I'm just gonna go with the one with the red bandana.
What is he at? What is his weapon?
I have no idea.
Ding, ding, ding. Robert is correct. Robert
Yeah.
chose Raphael. His weapons are the size.
What is that?
It's the fork-looking things.
It's the dancer. You
The
remember
two
that song?
swords.
No. First of all, here's the problem.
They're the mini swords.
Donatello. First of all, Donatello, I wasn't even thinking
Robert.
weapons-wise. Donatello is very smart. He's the one that carried the staff. He's not going to win. Michelangelo, he's a fucking joker. He's not a killer. Not going to win. God damn it, now I'm forgetting Swordman's name.
Donatello.
No, Donatello.
Leonardo.
Raphael. Leonardo. Even though he has the swords, no. Raphael is the dick.
I
And
think
this
swords
is the
win every time.
You would think so, but not. But Raphael is extremely like I've seen him many times block lots of weapons with those size. Raphael's the only one that has it in him to murder the other ones. He's a fucking asshole. He's the one that in all the shows always is the one that gets pissed off and fucking walks off. One of these days he's not going to walk off. He's just going to stab him in the neck when they piss him off. Raphael is the correct answer to this
sword
question.
guy wins every time.
No.
Sword guy wins because the sword's the best weapon.
He might attack, but he doesn't have the balls to actually kill his brother. Raphael would straight up murder the rest of them.
It's a straight up fight to the death. They have to fight to the death. So like he's
The
got a
other
sword.
ones-
He's got the best.
The
reach.
other ones would pull back because they love each other so much.
I
Raphael would be
disagree.
like, I want to fucking live.
I disagree, dude.
You didn't watch enough Ninja Turtles.
I
growing
clearly
up.
didn't, but I
Yeah.
think swords.
No,
win.
Raphael was 100% the only correct answer in this.
Wrong.
I don't even want to put it to a
Let us
fucking
know
poll.
who you guys think would win. Hashtag PTG Cage Match at Pass the Great Pod on Twitter. All right, our final question of the week comes from our buddy Ranel Gallardo at Ranel Gallardo, RANELGALLARDO. He said, should cheerleaders who aren't the head/lead cheerleader be called cheer followers?
No, because we are the cheer followers.
We are, and that's what I agree with
They
you
are-
on that.
they
They're
lead
leading
us.
the cheers.
They're leading
There
the
is
crowd.
the captain cheerleader, obviously, but like they are part of the cheerleaders leading us in the cheers. Because how would I know like maroon, gray, or white? Cougars, let's fight. How would I know that?
Nuts and bolts. We got screwed.
I don't think they ever led
They
that
didn't,
one.
but Willie did it in the stands.
That's
Remember
true. We had Willie. We had a guy that would come to our high
He
school
was like
games.
65 years old, and he would sit
He
in
would
the
start
student
chants,
section.
and it was like he would say like the vulgar chant sometimes.
It was
It's just
fucking
like,
awesome. No, people would cuss, and he would look at him and be like, no, you don't need to do that.
Well, but he would do like he'd use the the questionable.
Well,
ones
nuts and bolts,
sometimes.
we got screwed.
We're
It was about as dirty as it got.
whoa, buddy.
God, I
But yeah,
fucking
that
miss
was
Willie.
good. That was good. I wonder what that guy's up to.
Well, he's probably about 75 years old now.
I hope he's still around.
So do
I
I.
hope he's still
What's
around.
up, Willie? I hope
But
you're
yeah, I
listening.
think that we are being led in the cheers, so they are still cheerleaders. We're
Yeah.
the cheer followers.
Yeah, we are the cheer followers.
Not to take away from cheerleaders who are athletes. That's why they should always have their head on a swivel. And when the
I saw Bring It On. I know what they can
and when
do.
the quarterback from Notre Dame throws the ball, Ian Book, I know, when he throws a ball at him, then you should
When he
obviously
throws
know.
the book at him.
He threw the ball.
Yeah, he did.
He
Yeah.
threw the ball. You should throw the book at him to punish him. That's what your joke was, right?
Yeah. I was very proud of that,
Yeah,
too.
you were. You
So
really-
bad. God
you
damn
really
it, I
were.
love puns.
So, yeah, we are the cheer followers in that instance. But, hey, thank you guys for all of your answers, questions. Hashtag PTG answers on Twitter at PassGrayPod. I am at Alex J. Middleton. Pat is at Not Pat Dion. Robert is at Robert Barbosa 03. Go and check out Bees Knees Honey Company, guys. BeesKneesHoneyCompany.com. Go like them on Facebook, Bees Knees Honey Company. Instagram at Bees Knees Honey Co. And on Twitter, Bees Knees Honey 1. It's awesome. Go give them some of your business, guys. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. If you are disappointed with your purchase
No.
from Bees Knees Honey Company, I'll refund you. I got you.
Give them your buzzness.
Your buzzness. Done.
God
Done.
damn it, I'm good.
We're going to use that for our copy from now on. Anything? Any last thoughts? Any last thoughts?
No, man, I'm pretty thought out here.
And I think that's it. That's all I got. Until then, you guys have a great rest of your week. Watch some football. Watch some Big Brother. Check out Pass Gray, bro. And fuck the Cowboys. Let's go Giants. And don't forget to pass the gravy. Bitches!
Do it now, lick it good. Suck this pussy just like you should.